everyone and welcome to this video. Now today I'm going to be doing a vinyl update video. Now it's been a little while since I last done one of these, and I kind of first thought that I didn't have too much to show for this video. However, when I was actually going through my Discogs list everything I bought since the last video, it was all starting to add up. So this video might be a little bit lengthy. So without further ado, I will just get started. I've got a couple of CD sort of box set things to show and a DVD, so I'll just show those first here. So these were both bought on Discogs here. So first one is an XTC box set, which is called Transistor Blast. I only got this one a few days ago, and this is a really good, little box set, mostly of live BBC sessions. And now this is quite unique for XTC, because for the most part of their career, they never toured, they never played live. So it's quite good to hear alternate sort of live versions of songs from Oranges and Lemons and Big Express and Skylarking. This is quite nicely packaged. You just get 4 CDs in here, so 2 sort of studio sessions, then then 2 discs of live concerts, and then a little book as well. So yeah, that's XTC and Transistor Blast. And I was lucky enough also to find this one on Discogs. This is actually quite a rare box set now. I just got lucky with this one, to be honest with you. So yeah, I seen it and I was yeah, I've got to get it for that price. So it is, yeah, The Beautiful South live at the BBC. And this one very similar to the Paul Weller one I got in the last vinyl update video. Just does 4 discs in it. Although this one has 3 CDs plus a DVD. And then you just get little linear notes and stuff. So yeah, really nice, a lot of variety on here, and yeah, they're always great live. The Beautiful South. And then staying with The Beautiful South, I got this DVD, which is called Munch, which is basically just a collection of all of their music videos there, as well as a hilarious audio commentary from Paul Heaton and Dave Rothery, talking about each of the songs and that. So yeah, this is a really good DVD, Munch. Okay, now onto the vinyl records here. Now, the last couple of months have actually been quite good for new music for me. I've got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new albums here to show, all of which came out over the last couple of months. So yeah, we'll just get cracking with those. First one up is Noel Gallagher's latest EP called This Is the Place. Must say I wasn't crazy about this EP on the whole. For me, there's only one really good song, which was A Dream Is All I Need to Get By, which is an amazing song. The other 2 tracks didn't really care for too much. I did opt for this one though to get the picture disc, which is very, very, very pretty indeed. So yeah, that's Noel Gallagher's latest release. He's got one more EP to come out, and I'm not sure whether he'll get it out this year. But yeah, there is another one coming from him apparently. And then from the other Gallagher, we got this album, which is Why Me, Why Not, which definitely exceeded my expectations. I rather like this album quite a lot. I've done a full review of it. So yeah, this is also a really good album here. Next one, I believe was a gift from my good friend vinyl collector James Lobbard. He actually bought me this band's last album, which was called Weather Daddies, I think. And this one, I would say is probably better. It's the latest one by Ride, and it's called This Is Not a Safe Place. And yeah, this is a wonderful album. My favourite song of this is Future Love, which is probably one of my songs of the year. I would say, that's a fantastic track. And yeah, another great album here from Ride. Another new album here. This is the debut album by this guy, and I really like him. He's doing quite well. He's getting a lot of success recently, and it's Sam Fender and his debut album here, Hypersonic Missiles. And yeah, this is a very good album here. I'd say probably my favourites are all the title track, The Borders, and Will We Talk. So yeah, a really good album here from a great new up and coming talent. Okay, and now for someone who's not either new or up or coming, but who is actually number 1 right now, it is Jeff Lynne's ELO and their latest album here, From Out of Nowhere. This lighting's not really picking up the cover too well, but it is a really nice, cool lenticular cover design. Plus, I've done a full review of this, it was my last video. So yeah, be sure to check that one out. And yeah, pretty good album here from Jeff Lynne, kind of what I was expecting it to be, really. Okay, and now we're going to look at some used vinyls here. These ones I bought in Edinburgh the last time I was out like record shopping. So these ones from a few months ago now, I have to say. Couple of 12-inch singles here. So first one is Elvis Costello and the Attractions, their song Man Out of Time from the Imperial Bedroom album here. And this is just a 12-inch single. You get the exclusive song Imperial Bedroom, which didn't actually appear on the album off the same name. And then these were quite unique finds here. They're not in brilliant condition, but very rarely do you ever see any sort of original Tom Petty singles. And I wasn't even aware that these were released in the UK. So I got copies of Here Comes My Girl and Listen to Her Heart here, or as its full title is She's Gonna Listen to Her Heart, It's Gonna Tell Her What to Do. Probably one of the longest song titles there, I have to say. But yeah, these two here, they're not in amazing condition. Quite a lot of ring wear on it here. They weren't expensive either though. So I can't really complain. Plus, you do get exclusive B-sides on this one, Cassadaga and Don't Bring Me Down, which I believe is a cover. And then on this one here, again, they do a pretty cool version of I Fought the Law. So yeah, that is Tom Petty and a couple of his 70s singles. And then this band, I don't believe I've ever talked about them on my channel, but I think it was on one of my last videos, or maybe my Housemartins reviews. Someone mentioned me checking out this band because they were they're on the same label I was at the Housemartins, Go Discs. So yeah, I thought that I would check out this band. Fortunately, their debut album, which is called Cake, is very difficult to get on vinyl. So I was quite lucky to find this 12-inch single from it, a song called Circling the Circumference. And the band is called the Trash Can Sinatras. They're a Scottish group, and they are really, really good, I have to say. Kind of shoegazy, acoustic music. So yeah, I rather like this one here. This is the song Circling the Circumference from their debut album. So this came out in 1990 here. Okay, the next one up is by a band called Secret Affair, and I got this album of theirs. It's called Glory Boy. So these are kind of a mod revival bands, very sort of similar style to The Jam, you can sort of see there going the back. This is they're probably the biggest hit, Time for Action, as well as a couple other songs, a couple pretty good covers as well. So yeah, this quite a nice purchase here from 1979. Okay, next one up now, I bought in I think it was the Fox Shop in Edinburgh, and yeah, this band, again, really been getting into them, recommended to me by Rob Walker, and yeah, I'm so glad that he did mention them to me, because I have just really fallen in love recently with Fields music. So I got their most recent album in the last video. This is the one before it, called Common Time, and it's probably my favourite album of theirs, I would say. A lot of great tunes on here. Favourites are Disappointed, The Noisy Days Are Over, and Trouble at the Lights. So yeah, there's a lot of good stuff on here. Plus a really cool die cut cover, you can sort of change the lettering colour about there, which is quite nice. And then recently as well, I've been sort of delving slowly into the music of Blur a little bit more. The only other album of theirs I've got is Park Life. So I thought that it would be good to get my hands on this album, which is Modern Life is Rubbish, which came out in 1993, and yeah, another brilliant record. My favourites on here are probably For Tomorrow and Blue Jeans. Yeah, that's a really good song there. So yeah, bit of Blur, you can't go wrong there. Okay, now these next batch were bought again from Edinburgh record shops here. I think a few weeks later. I think it had a bit of a kind of spending spree over the course of about 3 weeks or something. So yeah, I did manage to amass a little bit. But again, it's a lot of stuff, but it wasn't particularly expensive any of it really. So yeah, I just got a couple more 12-inch singles here. So first two are from the House of Love, who again I've been recently really into. So this first one is for the song Never, which is on their second self-titled album, and again it's one which I've just reviewed. Nice thing about all these is they've got unique B-sides. So this one has a song called Soft as Fire and Safe. Both of the songs not on the album. album. And then from the follow-up album, this is a song called The Girl with the Loneliest Eyes. And like again, you've got a lot of like and you've got like three exclusive tracks like on this sort of like EP. So yeah, House of Love there, you can't go wrong with them. They also picked up this Charlatan single. Again, it's a unique single, it's not on any of their albums, so I thought I might as well pick it up. It is a song called the Tremolo Song. Must say, did I play this song? I can't remember now, but like I don't really recall like what this song like goes like. It's probably sort of like kind of like typical like sort of like Charlatans like sort of sound to it. But yeah, this was one of their earliest singles released in 1991 here. So yeah, that is the Charlatans and Tremolo Song. Okay, and then staying with the Charlatans, I got this album of theirs, which is probably like their most well-known, most well-loved album, I would say, like maybe like aside from like Some Friendly, but I got Telling Stories here. So this one came out in 1997 originally, but this is a like fairly recent reissue of it here. So this is a double vinyl set, like, and you get like B-sides and like some live stuff like on the second disc there. But yeah, this is a brilliant album, like such a consistent like listen like throughout, songs like North Country Boy on it, like One to Another, like How High. So yeah, great album here, like by the Charlatans. Okay, and then the next one up here, again bought from a fairly new shop in Edinburgh called a CC Records, and they basically had like a clearance bin like with stuff like they were trying to get rid of, and they had this one marked at, I think it was £14, or like maybe like even like less than that, I think. So I just thought, like, you know what, I might as well like pick it up like for that. So I got my hands on The Art of McCartney here, which is a covers album like of like various artists like doing and like celebrating the songs of Paul McCartney here. And there are some really big names on here, like Billy Joel's on here, Bob Dylan, Brian Wilson, Jeff Lynne even, The Cure, Roger Daltrey. So yeah, a lot of like my favourites like on here. But then there's also like some artists like who like I'm not too familiar with either. But yeah, like this is like a triple vinyl set. Like, so I thought, you know what, like for like say like £14, it wasn't a bad price there. So yeah, that is The Art of McCartney. Okay, the next batch now came from the big record fair what happens like every couple of months through in Glasgow, and yeah, like once again, like I did get quite a bit of stuff. Like actually, I bought quite a few 7-inch singles like for like some reason. Like I don't think I've seen like many albums like or albums like all like 12 inches. Like so, like I actually like bought like quite a few like 7-inch singles there. So I'll just like get cracking with those. So got a couple of Beautiful South ones like you do. So got Good as Gold, Stupid as Mud here, fantastic song like with a great B-side called Lover Jones, and I've got a copy of Rotterdam here. Again, like you rarely see these ones because they're all like 90s singles. These like vinyl like was like pretty much like a dead format then, but like yeah, it is nice to get them. So yeah, that's like Rotterdam. Then I got another one by the Chascan Sinatras, and this was from their I forget the name like of the album like, but it's like the second album, and it's the song Hay Fever, which I absolutely love. Like that's a brilliant song here, like probably the best track, like I would say, like the standout track like on the second album of theirs, and again just on Go Discs here. So yeah, that's Chascan Sinatras. Also came across this Paul McCartney single, which I know like is like actually quite rare, like quite hard to come by, and it was priced at £8 or so, a little bit pricey, but you know, like it is quite a collectible single. So it's a Beautiful Night here from the Flaming Pie album, kind of picture disc single as well, which is really cool. Plus you get a great B-side on this song called Love Come Tumbling Down, which is just a like incredible, like really underrated like Paul McCartney song there. So yeah, that's a Beautiful Night. Next up, don't laugh at this one. I did get this. I think he chucked this one in for free or something. But it's a Ringo single, and it's a song Weight of the World. Now, this is actually a really good song, I have to say. It's from the Time Takes Time album, and like pretty much like for me, like getting this, like it saves me like needing to get like that album like just for like this one like really good song. I believe it might be produced by Jeff Lynne, I think, actually, like because it's certainly from 1992 here. So yeah, like this one, like just a little fun pickup there. Okay, and then from another seller at this fair, I got these two XTC singles. Like again, like I'm still like always on the lookout for like anything like XTC related. So like I was quite glad to pick up these. So I got Love on a Farm Boy's Wages. Now this is like the double sort of single one here, so it sort of opens up like this. It's a really cool design, cool design, like this sort of like wallet thing going on there. And then you've got songs in here, In Loving Memory of a Name and Toys, and I think there's one other B-side as well on that one. And then from the same album, Mama, I got a copy of Wonderland here, and this has a really good song called Jump on it. So yeah, that is a couple of XTC singles. The same with the Glasgow Fair now. I got this single here, which is actually like a bit rarer than like I thought it was. Like I only paid £7 for it, but like yeah, like it's probably worth like closer to 20. Like it's a modesty single, and it's for The More You Ignore Me, The Closer I Get. So this is from his Vauxhall and I album, and yeah, this is probably like one of his most popular singles. And like yeah, like it is a like yeah, really good song there. So yeah, modesty, The More You Ignore Me, The Closer I Get. Like always nice to get some of his stuff, like very like collectible. Now I also picked up this one here, which is a Cure 12-inch single here for the it's only £5 this one here. So it's In Between Days, classic single there. Like and like again, like the good thing with the Cure singles is they've all got exclusive B-sides. So this one has a song called The Exploding Boy and A Few Hours After This on the B-side. So yeah, that's a Cure and In Between Days. Again, another band which I've been like getting into lately is a Teenage Fan Club here, and I like at like the record fair like found this album here of theirs, which is Bandwagon-esque. This is a reissue like of it though. Like it's not like the original one. Like those are again quite difficult to come by. Sort of like 90s like sort of like rock like this one here, like kind of thing. Like it's sort of very sort of like Big Star sort of like kind of like power pop like sort of like sound to it. Like I think like I'm like yeah, like it's just like really good, like sort of like quite like tight harmony vocals, like sort of like really good like guitar work like on it as well. And this is probably like their most popular, most well-known album, because it's certainly one that which I knew like this cover like well before like I sort of knew like the music like on the album. So yeah, like they're a Scottish band and yeah, are really great. So that's Teenage Fan Club. Okay, and then the last one now from the record fair is this Housemartins compilation, which I've been looking for like a little while now. Like it was really just like a matter like of like when like I was like gonna get it. So I've got my hands on a copy of Now That's What I Call Quite Good, a really great like compilation album here. Brilliant funny title like as well, like so like parodying like the Now That's What I Call Music like compilations. And yeah, this is just a fantastic like mix like of like some of like their singles as well as like some B-sides, and I think there's a couple like a BBC sessions like on it like as well. So yeah, just chock full of stuff like this one here. So that is the Housemartins. Okay, now we're on to the last one now like for the video. Like I've actually like rattled through these like quite quick actually, like but yeah, the last one for today is a online purchase, and it's a bit of like what you would probably call like a grail find. This one here, like it's sort of like that means that like I'm now like only one album away from being complete on this artist. He's probably he's one of like my all-time favourites, so I kind of had to bite the bullet with this one, and I got a copy of Paul Weller's Illumination album here. So this is from 2002, and again, yeah, just it's quite a rare album this. Like any vinyl like from like this time like it is like pretty rare, like, and also like annoyingly none of it's been reissued as well, like which he really like needs to get onto. But yeah, like I'm quite glad to get a really like nice condition original copy of it here. Quite unique packaging to this one. It's sort of got like these like rounded corners like on it, and then inside that's what it looks like there. And I think it's also got a booklet in here as well, which is pretty cool. So it comes with like, you've got the original like in the sleeve with it, what's this sort of green design, and then a booklet. Which again, like I miss like new vinyls like not coming like with like stuff like this like nowadays. They usually like make them like all like the cheap, but yeah, like this was kind of like they could go like all out like with like the packaging like back in like the early 2000s, and then you've got the vinyl record itself is on this rather sort of funky label there. So yeah, that's Paul Weller's Illumination. I would say it's not one of his best albums, but like certainly not a bad album like that, like any means. I'd say my favourites on here are Going Places. It's Written in the Stars was actually like a sort of like semi-successful single for them, and then there's other good ones like 1x1 and Standing Out in the Universe. So yeah, pretty good records here like all round from Paul Weller, and like yeah, like another like really great addition to my collection. So yeah, that's become to the end of this vinyl update video, so I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you all next time for the next video. Goodbye.